Hey, what's up guys? I know it's been a while, but we got a Wi-Fi battle against Bliz, Iyokuu. Link to a channel down below. So let's just get into it. So I sped this up a lot. It was really back and forth battle. He started up early. Really great lead for him. Forced me to switch. He sets up Dragon Dance, which is really scary. Can't really do too much to this. I have my physical wall out here and just getting bodied by these ice punches. So I set up a Leech Seed first, first thing, and I predict him to go for another Dragon Dance. So I go for a Drain Punch, trying to get some health back, and it does like half. These things are way too bulky. And I should have gone for a Spiky Shield here, but I didn't. I thought I would be able to live one more and then go kill him off with the Seed Bomb, but I didn't, and I died to a crit. Not sure if it mattered. Then I'm like, oh, I'm Scarfed. I may be able to outspeed. Nope, and I go down. So then I'm like, alright, I have nothing else to hit this thing with. I'm going to have to go for Shadow Sneak. And so it does about half. He goes for Crunch. I'm like, shit, I'm dead. But I actually live on 31. And after some Leech Seed, I'm sitting okay because another Shadow Sneak will take him out after getting that damage off. So that's good. I got rid of that one threat that was really messing me up there. Now, Arcanine comes out with the Intimidate. And I really can't do anything to Arcanine, so I switch out into my Dragon type Dark Relic, the Hydreigon, to eat up Flare Blitz. That'll take it okay. So I noticed that he's Life Orb, so he's going to take recoil damage and that. So now he's going to switch out to his Luna, and he's going to just eat the shit out of this Draco. And after the special attack drop, it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to switch out to my Tentamon here. I didn't know if he was going to try to poison me or anything like that, so I just switched into him. And so I just go for Sludge Wave. Maybe I'll get a poison. I really don't know. Really don't know what I was doing in there. 'Cause, I mean, I can't do much to him. He can hit me with stuff, but I can't really hit him with anything. So I'm gonna switch into my Bay. And now we got two Umbreons sitting on the field, and he's gonna switch out into his Fortress. I'm gonna go for a Wish. He's gonna set up some Stealth Rocks. It's really crazy battle, really crazy. So I'm going to switch back out with my Tentamon because I do have Rapid Spin on here. He's going to go for a Gyro Ball. And I'm going to get that Wish, going to get all my health back. I'm going to go for a Scald. He's going to go for a Volt Switch. And it doesn't do too much to me. I am Assault Vested. Then he switched out his Ampharos here, and I don't want to take a Thunderbolt. I do not want to take a Thunderbolt no matter what. And now he's gonna go for, I think he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt. And while I switch into my my Bay, my specially defensive Pokemon. And I mean, I eat it up pretty well. Then I see he has the Focus Blast because I scouted out for Protect. And I'm just gonna go for a Toxic here because maybe he would think I'm gonna switch out, and he goes for another Thunderbolt. So it does good amount of damage. I mean, I'm able to live another one. So it's like I feel like he would go for the Thunderbolt again because he sees that I'm not gonna like switch out, so I actually do switch out and I go into my Hydreigon. And so I go for another Draco here. I was trying to hit the Ampharos, maybe it wanted to stay in, but it doesn't. And again, this thing is just gonna really eat up Dracos. That's just his Draco eater for the entire battle. Man, this thing was it's just so bulky. Umbreon is like probably one of my favorite Pokemon design-wise, but I hate what it does competitively. It's like I wanted to use it so bad though, so I did use it. And now I switch out into my Tentamon just because I really have nothing here, and I gotta get rid of these rocks. I don't think I actually get rid of him on this turn, unless I might actually try getting rid of him. So yeah, I do get rid of him on this turn because I can't keep switching back and forth, taking all this Stealth Rocks damage. If I had rocks on his side of the field, I would have been in a much better position. Because I do end up getting rid of his Fortress later on. So he put me to sleep. I stood in there to get rid of one turn of sleep. Now I'm gonna go out into my Umbreon, my Bay. And I'm gonna take a Giga Drain. It's like, it's doing a lot of damage to me. And the way I live on 6, and I'm able to get a Wish off, so I know I'm gonna be able to live another one. So after the wish. So he does predict the protect, and he goes for toxic spikes. It doesn't really matter too much. It really doesn't. And I get up another wish. I'm really just, my Umbreon is really here just to help out my team. He's just like passing off wishes like there's no tomorrow. Like, see this? See this wish pass? Perfect. Now this is like the best point of the game, like on my side, because I'm actually able to go for Swords Dance here. He goes for another Giga Drain. I live it. I can go for another Giga Drain. I can go for another Swords Dance, and he can go for another Giga Drain. And now I'm at 32 health, and now I'm at +6. Now he has no priority on his side, so I'm just going. So I went for a Shadow Sneak. Now he comes into Arcanine to get this Intimidate off, and I feel like he was just gonna switch out anyway. But I needed to, there was a chance I could have killed with Shadow Sneak. But after he switched out into Fortress, like there was really nothing that he could do. I mean, that was kind of him winning. So I didn't want to take a foul play at all. So I switched out, even though I was at +6. I didn't have Sacred Sword. I had Iron Head, but I'm pretty sure this thing would have been able to outspeed me. So I switched out into my Tetamon, and he's gonna kill me there with the foul play. So I'm gonna go into my own bay, and this is really where just the match gets pretty stally. He knows I don't have Heal Bell, so he just goes for the Toxic, and he gets some synchronized and going back and forth. That was really funny. It was like synchronized both sides. It was pretty cool. So it just becomes really stally where I have to, pass off wishes, and then he's gonna go for Heal Bell, and it just really goes back and forth. It's not really the most entertaining of anything, but it was really crazy. Like just supporting my whole team with Umbreon, and then oh my god, I couldn't even like stand it. So I'm getting hurt by Toxic. I don't have Heal Bell, well he does, so it's like he can kind of win this one, even though it's like Protect would seem more stally. Umbreon with Heal Bell just doesn't die. It just never does, because you can heal yourself, and then you could with Wish, and then you could get rid of any statuses with Heal Bell, so it's like you just don't die. Like when you're that bulky, you just don't die. And so we're getting leftovers, we're taking toxic damage, we're not looking too pretty. I gotta get out of there. So I'm gonna go out into my Doublade here, and I get my I do get a Wish passed off to me, but now I know he's gonna go for a foul play, so I do switch out into my my Dark Relic because it's gonna be resisted. And I wanted to go for a Flamethrower because I didn't know, just to see how much it would do, because I know Draco would it would do probably around 50%, and then I would get my attack my special attack drops, and it wouldn't do anything anymore. So I just went for the Flamethrower just to see how much it does, and I see that it does absolutely nothing. So I can't stay in there, and at this point I really know that the battle is lost. There really was no hope for me, but in all, it was a pretty great battle. So I'm gonna go for another Wish here. I'm really just trying, because I'm like, if I can get some kind of flinches with Dark Pulse, if I can get a crit with Draco, this game would turn around so much. But I'm actually kind of happy it didn't have any kind of crazy hacks in it, because it was really fair. This battle was extremely fair, except for that first turn crit that probably mattered on my Chestnut, because I probably would have lived in the red, and then I had a Seed Bomb coming his way. So other than that, I think that was really really good. I don't really know if Draco here was the right play. I really don't. I mean, I don't think a Dark Pulse would have killed. But either or, I was choice spec, so it didn't really matter anyway. So then he's gonna go for the foul play, predicting my my Doublade coming in here. I guess he might have predicted it, or he was just trying to go for damage. And 2 foul plays definitely gonna take me out. And at this point, I don't have anything left for him, so I'm just gonna go for flinches, really just for funsies. I know I couldn't do anything to him, so I was just trying to see how many flinches I can get in a row, and I do get 2 flinches in a row, which is kind of hilarious. So I go for the third one here, and it brings him down to almost half, but he doesn't flinch, and he gets the toxic off. And at that point, I was just like, oh well, it was a pretty fun match, and then I was just gonna really end it off there. So I forfeited it, and all in all, it was a great match. You guys go check him out. Again, really great match. I'm getting out of here. See you guys later. Bye.